It was the one texting her.
Okay, he's not telling you what room or anything?
I think, yeah, I do remember me telling him, tell her we're here, you know? And I remember him like, yeah, I know. I'm asking her what room number.
Okay, so you guys are pulled up, and
yeah.
Robert hasn't pulled up yet, or he's already pulling up?
The interrogation room was cold, rain dripping outside the lot. Cassandra sat stiff, still trembling from the shooting she'd survived. She knew she had to recount chaos, drugs, cash, and men with guns.
Hey, Cassandra. Anything before we get started? No? You've already been offered water, restroom a couple of times, right? Anything? Good?
Yeah.
Okay. Anna, we met already out there on the scene at the traffic stop, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce everybody, and then we'll get started. All right? All right, I am Detective Jason. Also present is Detective EC, paid ID number 3023. And you are Cassandra with a C, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just so we're all clear, just going to kind of backtrack a little bit how we met. You were stopped on a traffic stop earlier this afternoon, correct? You were driving a white Lincoln Continental. Is that correct?
Earlier when?
Yeah, earlier today. When you were stopped. You were stopped by police.
Earlier today when I was stopped.
Yeah, you were stopped by police.
I got pulled over, right?
Yeah, and then I came up. You asked who's in charge, and I said I am.
Yes.
And then you said I can tell you everything, kind of thing.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then I told you that you were not under arrest, that you were basically being stopped, and that you were going to be brought downtown, and or that we asked you if you'd be willing to come downtown, and you agreed, and you said I can tell you everything.
Yes,
is that correct?
Yes,
okay. So having said that, I just want to reiterate that you're not under arrest, okay? And you're going to be free to go. When we get done talking about what we're going to talk, and regardless of what we talk about, you're going to be allowed to walk out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so at any point that you want to stop talking to me, you say, hey, I'm done talking and I want to leave,
the only
and
thing
you can
that
leave.
I'm scared of is that information that I tell you will get back to that person.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that we've been doing this job for 20 years. Detective Pate and I were in the academy together. 20 years, okay? We've been doing this job for about 7, working homicides. And we have never had anyone be hurt or lose their life because they told on somebody else. Because our job is to go after that person as soon as possible. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I understand that you're concerned, but let us do our job so we can protect you.
Right, and I'm just scared because I just got shot myself.
Well, we'll get into all that here in a minute, but we're here to talk to you about an investigation that we have, okay?
Yes.
And you need to be 100% honest with us because we know 99.99 of the story,
yes,
okay?
Sir.
And your job is to fill in what we don't know.
Yes, sir.
And what we need to do here is find you credible, which means that we need to believe what's coming out of your mouth,
sir.
okay?
Yes, sir.
So the best way to do that is to tell us what we already know, what we've already confirmed, and not only that, give us stuff that we would never know.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that we can follow up later and confirm that we told us that we didn't know. We were able to confirm that through other investigations.
Okay.
Okay?
That's fine.
So you got to be 100% with us.
Yes.
Okay? So don't hold back. Start wherever you think you need to start, and we'll go from there.
Okay. I take Xanax bars. Okay? And when I'm on Xanax bars, I freaking...
Okay, did you take a Xanax bar right before you got here?
No.
Okay, so you're good right now, right?
No.
Okay, so we're good.
But that day I did. After.
Okay, and to be specific with dates, because I don't know what day you're talking about. If you're talking about people, I need to know names, because I don't know who you're talking about.
I understand. Okay, yes, sir. Okay, that day that this happened, I was with...
Yesterday, her Lincoln slid into a cheap motel. Keandre, Robert Trevino, and Angel circled like a storm. A forgotten ID, buzzing calls, the smell of a scheme. Greed began to take shape.
Keandre Thompson.
Okay.
And that's the dude who got out of my car and ran.
Keandre who?
Thompson.
Thompson, okay.
Yes, he's about 17 years old.
Black male?
Yes.
We know him.
Okay, well, I was with him. The dude that did the shooting.
I'll tell you what, let's go in chronological. Let's just go in order from, you're saying today, so we're talking about yesterday, right?
Yes.
Today is Sunday. This happened on Saturday, right? Unless there's more than one shooting we're talking about.
No.
Okay, so we're talking about Saturday.
Yes.
Start from the very beginning on how you met up with these people and how it all happened.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I was with Keandre. He told me that Vanessa had his phone.
Okay.
So as I'm driving, I'm talking to this guy who
Give
I've
me
only
names,
known.
because I don't know.
The guy who did the shooting. His name is Robert Trevino.
Okay.
That's his name. His full name, Robert Trevino. I actually have his TDC ID because he left it in my car.
It's in your car now?
No, it's at my house.
Okay.
But I have it, and it says his full name and everything. But I know his name is what's his fucking name? I just lost my fucking
Well, you said Robert Trevino.
Yes, Robert. You're something with a U. Is his middle name, I guess, and then Trevino.
Okay. How old is
Okay,
he?
he is 32 years old, 32 or 33. Now, I've only been knowing him for about maybe, I would say, 2 weeks. Not even paid, probably 2 weeks. And it kind of was just like I met him through my cousin.
Who's your cousin?
My cousin is Juan.
Juan what?
Arriaga.
Okay.
He wasn't there. He wasn't with us. Well, I met him through him.
Juan goes by Guzman sometimes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's my cousin. So I met him through him, and he calls me and he's like, "Oh, where you at?" And I'm like, taking my homeboy, which is Keandre, to go get his phone. He's like, "Nah, I want to see you. I want to see you right now. You've been bullshitting. And you was with that, chilling with that, on that type of stuff." He's like, "You haven't chilled with me, blah blah blah. Where you at?" I'm like, "I'm in the north side." He's like, "Oh, what you doing in my hood?" He's from the north side. Okay, so all I remember is we pulled up to this hotel, and he pulls up. Me and Keandre pull up in my car.
What kind of car are you driving?
My car is a Lincoln.
The same one from today?
Yes.
Okay.
And the dude pulls up. The guy, Robert Trevino, pulls up in his car.
What kind of car?
A white car, a white Taurus.
Ford Taurus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He pulls up and parks next to me and tells me to get in his car. I'm like, I got my homeboy with me. He's like, okay, get in my car. So I think we hop in his car. I tell Keandre, go ahead and go run and get your phone, right? So we can leave. Okay. Mind you, that what's his name? Robert pulled up with his friend named Angel.
What's his friend driving?
His friend don't have a car.
So they're together?
They're together,
okay.
Yes.
You know Angel's last name?
Keandre claimed there was easy prey inside, while twisted family ties made it toxic. In the Motel 6 hallway, cameras kept watch. Law had a name, armed robbery, accomplices, aggravating details.
If I have my phone, I can look it up for you. It's on my Facebook.
We'll do that here in a minute.
Okay, yes. His name is Angel. I don't know, but they're close friends. He has tattoos on his face, too. And he pulls up with him in the passenger side. He tells him, get to the back. I think I get in the passenger side. And Robert's like, starts going off on me because...
And be honest, because we know, just be honest about what's going on.
Yeah, I am. He's more like, where have you been? Where the fuck you been at? And shit like that. And I'm like, I was like, man, nigga, I was like, hold the fuck up, man, chill, like, for real. So then Keandre's all like, I'm gonna go get my phone. I'm like, okay. He goes inside. He spends maybe about...
Goes inside where?
The room.
Okay.
And he spends maybe about, I would say maybe about 6-7 minutes in there or something. He comes out, gets in the car, and tells us what's going on in that room.
Okay. And what's he telling you?
What he told me, Robert, and Angel, was that Vanessa was in there with this dude, an older guy, who they were selling dope. Mm-hmm. That guy pulled out a lot of dope and money, and that basically he was like, man, this is what he was like. So I walked up in there, my nigga, there's a lick in there. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, and then, Robert, he's out there. So he turned around automatically. He's like, oh shit. He's like, well, what type of lick? You know what I'm saying? I mean, is it a good lick or is it like some bullshit ass lick? Because I don't want to hit it if it's some bullshit. Mm-hmm. So Keandre's like, nah, man, this nigga got work, my nigga. This nigga got work. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got dope, nigga. He pulled out some cash. And then Robert's like, well, who's in there? So I'm listening and I'm like, it's throwing me off for the simple fact that Keandre and Vanessa are related, as in brother and sister-in-law, but they're having a sexual relationship as well. Mm-hmm. So I was like, why are you planning on doing this if That's Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? Me and Vanessa have been friends for the longest, but we have our ups and downs. I have possibly a baby with her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? So right now we're kind of not talking. Okay, so I'm like, but still though, you know, I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fool, you're tripping. He's all like, Angel's all like hyping, boosting.
They call him Boost?
No, he's boosting.
Okay.
You know, what's his name?
Trevino,
yes. You know, really, he's crazy already. Like the motherfuckers, he's out there. So, he's all like, fuck this shit, let's do this shit, let's go, man. He's like, what room, that room, da da. And I'm like, I get mad and I'm like, hold the fuck up. I'm like, nigga, hold the fuck up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you tripping for the counter, you a whole ass nigga, my nigga, if you gonna do this shit for real. And then that's whenever he was like,
Weapons appeared like sparks. JC's gold Cadillac rolled in. Guns passed hand to hand, egos flaring, violence closing in. Cassandra felt trapped, her old bullet wound memories burned. One wrong move meant years in prison.
Angel, pass me your cuete.
Are all of y'all in the Ford car right now?
Yes.
Okay.
He's like, pass me your cuete.
He asked Angel?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Keandre had a strap. Keandre had a strap. There was another nigga that pulled up, whose name is JC.
In a gold Cadillac?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He had a strap as well.
Mm-hmm. And who told him to pull up?
He's my homeboy.
Okay.
But Keandre knows him too. He knows, he met Keandre through me. I know JC for probably about 2 years now.
Okay.
And I guess, I don't know, I guess he was texting me and texting him at the same time. He pulls up, like, kind of swinging on us or something, pulls up.
Did you tell JC that you're at Motel 6? I mean, how does he know to pull up there?
That's what I'm saying. He knows Keandre.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. He knows Keandre, too. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm texting him, and he's all like, where you at? Da, da, da. I'm like, over here chilling, you know what I'm saying? He's all like, okay. He's texting Keandre, and he's all like, as soon as he comes in the parking lot, Keandre's like, hey, and he gets all like hype, and I'm like, what's up? He's all like, look. I look, and it's old boy, JC. Well, JC has a gun, right? JC has a gun, and Trevino's in the car like, fuck that nigga. So what's up? Are we going to do this or what, right? And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and he keeps on putting his hands on me, so I'm like, say, nigga, chill the fuck out, my nigga, because I'll take off food, like, right now. I'll take off on my car. I'll take off with this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't got time for this shit. So that's whenever he was like, bitch, you gonna get off of me, and that's that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, why, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? And you know what I'm saying? He's hitting on me, so, I mean, and then that's when he asked Angel for his strap, so I'm, you know what I'm saying? I've done been shot. You know what I'm saying? I've been shot before in 2016. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I was like, why you doing this shit, fool? And I get to crying and shit, and he's all like, bitch, come on, you go on this fight with me. He was all like, what the fuck, you really gonna let me do this shit by myself? And I'm like, nigga. I was like, alright, fool. You know what I'm saying? So we all hopped off the car. Oh boy, JC has the window that we have in windows, and he's like listening to us, blah, 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 right? Trevino says, what's his name? So I'm like, I got my strap, I'm not tripping, let's go, you know, like, he's ready, Keandre. And Trevino done ask Angel for his strap. So now Trevino has a strap. Angel gets to tripping like, well, shit, I ain't got a strap. I'm not going in there if I ain't got a strap. JC says, Keandre tells him, hey, you got your cuete? Do you have your gun? Because he's black, he knows Spanish. Mm-hmm. He's like, hey, you got your gun, boy? Da, da, da. JC's like, hell no, nigga. He's like, yeah, I got my gun, fool, but I'm not going to put it in nobody's hands because that's my baby. Right, that's what he said. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, that's my gun, I'm not putting it in nobody's hands. Oh, boy in the back, Angel, looked at him and said, man, I got you, my nigga. I said, I promise you, fool, I'm going to come back out with your shit, fool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Wait right here, I got you, I promise. I'm not going nowhere with it. And he passes him the strap. He gives it to him. We're in the four-door, right, in the Taurus. He goes and he parks in front of the room. We get off, and I'm like,
Who's in the Lincoln?
Nobody was in my Lincoln.
Okay.
They pressed her toward the door, forcing her to be the bait. The hallway reeked of chlorine and damp concrete. One trigger pull could flip lives to death. Security lenses blinked, capturing each step toward crime.
I don't know if if JC stayed in his car or my car. I mean, I'm not really too sure, but I think he stayed in his car because I don't recall him getting in my car. So, we all get off, and we're like right in front of the room, I think. I think because I wasn't.
Okay, just so we're clear, it's you.
Yes.
It's Robert Trevino, Angel, and Keandre.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And you don't know where JC is at this point?
No, JC's parked outside.
Okay. So he's either in his car or in your car?
In my Lincoln, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we all get off, and I remember Trevino told me, Keandre told me, after Trevino said this, they're not going to want to open the door for me if they see me. They don't know me, so why would they open the door for me when I'm not?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, nigga, I don't fucking know, nigga. Tell Keandre. I was like, bitch ass nigga, you go, nigga. That's your bitch inside, you know what I'm saying? You go. And he's all like, man, come on, look, cuz, how you gonna send me in there by myself, da-da-da-da? And I'm all like, man, nah, fuck that shit. So I started getting into it with Keandre. And he's all like, man, you a hoe, nigga. He's all like, man, I thought you been wanting to fight Vanessa, da-da-da-da. And I'm all like, nigga, whatever me and Vanessa got going on, fool, that's between us. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all this other shit, I don't know where the fuck it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? You came in the car telling us about what they had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in the car, and he's all like, man, fuck that shit. Come on, bitch, you're getting off. So, boom, we end up getting off, the four of us. So now you got he's strapped, his strap, and he's strapped. You see what I'm saying? So I'm all like, I'm not getting off. And he's all like, that's the only way they're going to open the door is if you or Keandre get off. I'm like, so we were arguing. We're going back and forth in the car, right? And I hop off the car because of the simple fact that this nigga's like looking at me like, bitch, you're getting off the motherfucking car with me. And that's that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, so I get off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie, he's did some shit in the past too. I've heard about him, not to mess with him because of that. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's what kind of frightened me.
At the cheap motel door, a knock turned into a shove. The door burst open, flickering lights overhead. Everyone was forced to the floor. Cassandra stood frozen, realizing she had stepped into an armed robbery.
That's why I got off, you know what I'm saying? I got off, and all I did was I don't remember if me or Keandre knocked on the door. I think it was Keandre. Keandre knocked on the door, and I was kind of like standing right behind him. Angel was on this side, they were kind of like hidden like on the side, so where if they were to open the door, you know, the only way that they would see him is if they went like this. Okay. So I think that whenever Keandre and me knocked, I do remember some dude opening the door. He opened it barely a little bit, and Keandre was like, they were like, what? And then Keandre tried to push the door open or something, and then Trevino just like, boom, pushed the door open, like just went up in there and just pushed it. And when he walked in there, he automatically, I can't even remember who was in there. Like, I just remember Vanessa, a man, I think 2 men, and I want to say like a mixed girl.
Okay.
I don't really remember who was in there.
Was everybody standing or sitting or laying?
They were more like standing. So we go in.
So this man you're talking about, what race is he?
And I want to say he was white. Which man?
You said a man, so.
Yeah. He was like an older man.
Was everybody white? Was everybody Hispanic? Was everybody black?
Vanessa is Mexican and white.
Okay. I'm
sorry, Mexican. The dude, I want to say that Trevino shot, I want to say he was white.
Okay.
I thought I'm not sure. I think I thought I saw a female that was mixed.
Okay.
And then I thought I seen a Mexican guy.
Okay. So you guys go in.
We go in. I can't remember who was there, honestly.
Okay. All right.
Okay. We go in, and Trevino and Angel and Keandre start telling everybody to get down. Okay. I remember I'm standing there, and I think there was a couch or a bed, or I don't remember, but I'm standing there, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying, and Vanessa's on the mic, she's looking at me, and I'm like, and I'm looking at her like, say, fool, I don't know, my nigga. She's all like, man, fuck you, bitch, that's fucked up, da-da-da. So I'm like, all right, bitch. I was like, you know what, bitch, me and you could scratch. We could fight, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, you know what I'm saying? We could fight, get it over with, whatever, nigga. And that's whenever Trevino was like, man, hell no, fuck you. So he pulled out the gun on her. And he's like, draw down. He's like, draw down. He starts snatching everything from her. Boom, he collects everything. He goes to the next person. I think tells Angel's over here doing his job on the other person, I guess. I feel like demonstrating. I don't know.
Go ahead, stand up, do it.
I'm sitting on this bed. I mean, I'm not sitting on a bed. I'm standing by a bed, and this dude, the white man, the older man,
Where's the door? If you're standing there, where's the door?
The door is right here. Okay, I'm right here. The door's right here.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was a 1 bed or a 2 bed. Oh my god, I think it was a 2 bed, right? Okay.
Whatever you remember.
There was a bed. It was a bed. Then there's the restroom like a little bit farther that way. Somebody was standing right here and right here.
Inside the cramped room, every corner was locked down. Angel aimed his gun. Trevino ransacked without pause. An older man leapt onto the bed, clutching the mattress as if hiding something beneath. The air reeked of chlorine and fear.
Angel was drawing down this person right here. Keandre was kind of like a little bit just right, like kind of like by me. And Trevino was like, I'm talking about all in the room, like just taking everything he, you know what I'm saying, could get his hands on. Now the dude that he shot, he told him this. He was like, give me everything you motherfucking got, you know what I'm saying? And that dude was like, the first thing he did was, at first he was standing right in front of the bed, and the first thing he did was he jumped on the bed. He jumped on the bed and he laid like back, and he, like, the way I took that was like, I felt like he was trying to guard something that was under the bed. Just because of what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was grabbing on the bed like this. He was like, no, I'm not giving you shit. Like, he actually was not gonna, he was determined. He wasn't coming off his, whatever he had. And so Trevino got mad. And that's one thing he told me after he did this. He did tell me he didn't. I was like, what the fuck? I said, you're tripping. I said, what are you doing, man? I was crying. I'm like, bro, do you realize what you just did? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, man, I'm sorry, man, but he pissed me off. He pissed me off, man. Fuck that. He pissed me off. That's why he should have gave me this shit when I first told him. I was like,
okay, we'll talk about what he told you, but let's keep going about what happened.
Okay. So, the dude jumps on the bed like this, and he starts grabbing the mattress. And so Trevino is like trying to pick up the mattress, like, move, nigga, like that. He's like, so he points the gun at him, and the dude's all like, I'm not giving you shit. And all I remember is I'm standing where I'm standing still, and I'm just looking like this. And I remember he like looked at me and then popped him, and then like just turned around and I guess panicked and just ran out that door. And I was like, all I remember too, I was in shock, and I'm like standing there. I glanced, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So I walked out, and I'm telling Vanessa, I'm like, my nigga fool. And I was like, and I was just walking out, you know what I'm saying? And then fucking, he hops in the car. He hops in the car, and he's like, bitch, get the fuck out of my car. And he's yelling, talking shit. And
all four of y'all piled back in the car?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I remember, okay, we get in the car. I'm telling him to leave. I'm telling him to drop me off. I'm telling him to go back because my car's there. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to go back. He's flooring it by this time. I'm talking
Which way do y'all go?
That's not my neighborhood. That's his neighborhood.
So when you come out, do you go right or left, or which way do you go? You remember passing businesses or anything?
I remember going to a neighborhood and even stopping at a house that was his homeboy's house.
Okay.
And he tried to like, he tried to like leave me with.
Tension snapped. A threat was defied. Trevino lost control and pulled the trigger. The blast echoed through thin walls. Cassandra froze, knowing in that instant the crime had shifted from robbery to murder, binding them all to the law.
With it after. Okay, so first I'm telling him, I was like, dude, drop me off my car. I want my car, you know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, I was really trying to go back over there so I could get my car. I didn't want anything to do with him, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, my nigga, like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, nah, fuck that shit. So he's throwing through his hood to the north side, you know what I'm saying? He stops at this house, or not even stops at this house. He stops in the middle of the street. He stops in the middle of the street and just gets off, and him and Angel take off running. And I'm like, hell no, what the fuck? They got this. And then he has that gun that he shot that dude with, which is that 9mm that freaking he borrowed from JC. That's JC's gun. I don't know how. I don't remember if they swapped guns, and Trevino got the 9 now in his hand, which that belongs to JC. Okay, so around this time, he leaves the gun in the car, and me and Cassandra are like, what the fuck? So I hop out the car, and I jump in the passenger seat, and Cassandra jumps in the driver's seat, and I'm flooring, I'm trying to catch them because they're running from me, right? They're running from me now, and I'm like, you better come get this motherfucking car and this gun, my nigga. I was like, take me back to my car right now, you know what I'm saying? So all of a sudden, he disappears on this fucking, and goes into the house I'm telling you about. I know where the house is at. It's like a 2-story house or something. And I'm blowing the horn outside. I get off. So Keandra's like, go knock on the motherfucking door because I know he's in there. You know what I'm saying? And we knock on the door. We beat on the door. Someone opens the door. And it's this Mexican dude. And he has tattoos and stuff. He looked a little bit, maybe about 40, 30, late 30s, I would say. I remember he let me in. I said, where's Robert at? Where's Rob at? They call me Little Rob. I said, where's Rob at? He's like, upstairs. He's like, come on. So me and Kendra go upstairs, and Rob was doing this. He's pacing back and forth like this, and you got Angel over here smoking dope, right? So I was like, bro, go get your car, my nigga, because it's in the middle of the street, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I need to ride back to my car. So he's all, like, pacing back and forth. He's all like, nah. He's like, man, you good, man. It's my homeboy, man. I've been knowing him for a while. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, man, I'm good. You can take that, like, basically trying to tell me to leave with his car now, that he was good at that spot. You know what I'm saying? I was like, my nigga, I didn't do, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing. This is your car. This is your strap. You know, you do what you did. All I'm asking is take me back to my car. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to move around. So then, that's whenever, I guess he got mad, and he's all like, you know what? All right, fuck it. So I remember all of us going down the stairs, him, Angel, me, Keandre, get back in the car, and by this time, I'm fucking like dozing off because I'm on bars. And I'm like, fuck. I remember going back to my car. I can't exactly how fucking to tell you how I even fucking got my car, or how old boy, or if old boy was there still. I really don't even remember. I do remember that he made Keandre.
They stormed out to the lot, the Ford speeding through north side streets. A gun left behind, then vanished without trace. Trevino ducked into a friend's house, pacing in panic, pushing blame onto Cassandra and Keandre.
And me take off in his whip.
His whip, his car? His
car, yes. And all of a sudden it's something, and then he jumped off the car again, him and Angel, and I'm blowing up his phone, and now I'm driving him. Oh, fuck. Wait. I'm driving in my car. I end up in my car, and I'm telling Keandre,
well, let's not skip that part. I mean, you got to know how you ended up in your car.
No, I know. I was bored out.
No, come on. You're trying to protect people. How did you end up in your car?
No, sir. I'm really not. We're talking about my freedom here, man.
All right, go ahead.
I'm really not. How did I end up in my car? Okay, I think we pulled up. I think I got in my car. I'm not sure. I know he made Keandre drive his car. And I know he hopped out the whip. He hopped out the car on us. Him and Angel took off, and then told me, I was following him, and I remember he called me and told me, hey, look, I'm going to get off right here. I'm going to hit you up here in a little bit. And I'm like, where are you going? He's all like, I got to get out of here. And I'm like, okay, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so now you're leaving me with your problems, basically, right? I'm like, you're leaving me with your shit, my nigga. I was like, that's fucked up. I even told him in a message, I said, just remember, if you know what I'm saying, when the police come to me with this shit, I said, remember what really happened, my nigga. I said, only us four know what really, and the people in there know who really shot, you know what I'm saying, what really went down.
You're telling him on the phone or on text?
It's on the text.
Okay.
I told him, I said, you leaving me with this dirt, you know what I'm saying? I said, only me, you know, we all know, my nigga, what really went down, fool. Mm-hmm. I said, so if you want to go there, when they come at me, when the police come at me with this shit, don't be surprised whenever, you know what I'm saying? But then again, I mean, I'm scared because of the simple fact that I watched him do somebody else like that, you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I mean, yeah, I haven't heard from him since or nothing like that. I remember I was calling him, his phone was ringing, you know what I'm saying? And, I took off to my house in my car, and I remember I was calling him, his phone was ringing, you know what I'm saying? And, I took off to my house in my car, and, I remember I was calling him, his phone was ringing, you know what I'm saying? And, I took off to my house in my car, and, I remember I was calling him, his phone was ringing, you know what I'm saying? And, I took off to my house in my car, And Keandre took off, and he told me he had his homeboy to come pick up his car. He had my phone. He's texting one of his closest homeboys, telling him that he needs help to get rid of his car.
Who's his friend?
Tata.
Get rid of which car?
Which is Vanessa's baby daddy.
Okay. Get rid of which car?
The white car.
Your Lincoln?
No.
Okay, so you guys are, I guess I got confused. So now you're in that
the Ford. I'm not in the Ford. I'm in my Lincoln.
Yeah, but
Keandre's whipping the Ford.
Okay.
The four-door Ford.
Okay.
He's borrowing my phone, and he's telling, I don't know what the fuck, who he's texting at the time, but he gives me back my phone. And I remember him telling Tata, because Tata started calling me back once I had my phone.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, and then too, Trevino was calling my phone too, telling me, my homeboy's on his way to go get my car. I said, I don't got your car, my nigga. I was like, if anything, Keandre is steering your whip, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what he's going to do with it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's whenever he stopped answering my calls. Keandre knows somebody that...
Messages flew. Dump the car, hide the weapon, cut ties. Webs of relationships tangled victims' friends, ex-lovers, mothers of children. Every thread pointed toward one charge, armed robbery turned deadly with aggravating weight.
Basically, I think that was the whole point of getting a hold of Tata, was so that Tata can get rid of the car.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? After that, I remember I fucking barred the fuck out. I don't know. We took off in separate cars. I went my way, he went his way, and that was that.
Okay.
That was that. I just know that after that, I called, no wait, JC calls me and tells me about his gun. And he's like, what's up with my gun, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, for your gun? I don't know where the fuck your gun's at, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? He used your gun, fool. Like, I started telling him, I'm like, he actually shot somebody with that gun. And I tell, whenever we were all driving back, I remember asking Trevino, I'm like, whenever he got back in the car, I like glance off or doze off or wake back up after we were leaving that apartment. And I told you that's why I brought him downstairs, because I was telling him to take me back to my car.
Mm-hmm.
I told him that because that gun was in the car. Okay, so whenever we all get back in the car, we're on our way to go get my car, and I'm like, Angel tells him, where's that strap at? And he's like, that hoe gone, like that. And I'm like, I remember him saying it, like, oh, that hoe, I tossed it the whole way. He's just kind of like, you know what I'm saying, dodging, kind of like, you know what I'm saying, nervous and shit, moving around and, you know, kind of just looking both ways.
Did you see him toss it?
I didn't see him toss it.
Okay.
I didn't see him toss it, but I know the house that we went to. I know where he's at. I know where he lives at. I know where his girlfriend lives at. His baby mama lives at. I even went to his baby mama's house, and I told them, I said, say, where's Robert at? They're like, I don't know. I don't know. Why, what's up? I'm like, say, man, y'all need to get a hold of him, like, right now, because it's only a matter of time, you know, that people start coming at me with this shit, my nigga, and, you know what I'm saying, he's nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? And I told his baby mama, and I told, mind you, though, his baby mama, this is weird, his baby mama is in a relationship with Angel as well. So she goes, she just has 2 kids by Robert, but she's in a relationship as a boyfriend-girlfriend with Angel.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, well, we obviously covered a lot. Let's first talk about the people involved, okay? You mentioned Robert Trevino, right?
Yes.
And how old is he?
Robert is 32 or 33.
What's his street name?
Little Rob.
Okay. And what side of town is he from? North side?
He's from the north side.
What street or what area?
I want to say Rock Island.
In the Rock Island streets, the name Little Rob echoed like a warning. His body was draped in tattoos from face to arms, a raw declaration of defiance in a neighborhood built on traps and danger. Like,
actually not far from here at all.
Have you ever been to his house?
Okay. He's from north side. You know what? No, I'm sorry. He's from the south side.
Okay.
Yes, but he hangs around in the north side. Like when I first met him, I thought he was from the north side.
Where's his house at?
He lives with his girlfriend.
What's his girlfriend's name?
I don't know her name.
Okay.
I don't know.
Where does she live?
They stay off of Marine Creek.
Is it a house or an apartment?
It's an apartment.
Now, there's several apartments there,
Yes,
right, on Marine Creek?
Okay, so,
There's some that are really close to 820, and there's some that are further in.
they're the ones that are right by, there's a QT across the street somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
They're like kind of big, they're nice-looking apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of right by the freeway, like if you were to exit the freeway, boom, you go up under that bridge, I think, and there's a QT, you go a little bit more down, there's some apartments right here.
So you pass the first set of apartments, and you go to the second set?
Yeah, there's a set right here. No, it's one big complex.
Okay, because there's like 2 or 3 on that strip now.
Yeah, but it's the first one.
The first one?
The very first one,
okay.
Yes.
Yep.
And it is like, and then it has the first gate and the second gate. The second gate has the first gate has a pin. The second gate doesn't have a pin.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Obviously, he probably doesn't work, right?
He sells dope.
Okay. Does he have tats?
From head to toe.
Like arms, legs, what?
Arms, legs, face, head. I want to say back here it says Texas with the buildings.
What does he have on his face?
He has a shaded in star.
Kind of like yours?
Yes, but his is shaded in.
What
and
side?
It's smaller. I want to say the same. I want to say on the left side. What else is he?
You know where he went to school, high school, anything like that? Oh, he's an older guy. He's just got out of jail? Or has he been in jail recently?
Yes, I know he's been in prison.
Okay. You know for what?
I'm just scared.
Well, I understand. Do you know for what? What he's been in jail for?
To be honest, I really don't know, but my sister did tell me that she knows him from like so and so many people, and that he is that type of person that she's heard before in a long time ago that he shot someone else. She didn't know who though.
And the
she told me like not to be around him because of the simple fact that all she had heard about him was
did he get
that.
caught for that, or he's still wanted for that?
I don't know.
Rumors of a past shooting clung to the man freshly out of prison. For someone who had just walked free, the fear surrounding him wasn't coincidence. It was the lingering shadow of blood spilled long ago.
I just barely met him.
You know his phone number off the top of your head?
817724, and I don't know the last few digits, but it's in my phone.
Under what name?
Little Ugly.
This is a Crime Circus presentation.
How long have you known him?
I haven't known him. I've barely known him for about maybe 2-3 weeks. That's it. 2-3 weeks a week.
And you met him through which relative again?
My cousin.
What's her name?
Tito.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Tito
a boy.
Guzman, right?
Yes. Juan.
Juan Arteaga?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk about Angel. How old is Angel?
Angel, I would say, is maybe... I would say he's young. He's about 27, maybe.
So he's in his 20s, late 20s?
Yeah. And I don't know his last name.
Going back to Trevino, how tall is he?
Trevino is maybe about... I'm 5'1", and he's maybe about... right here, maybe?
So about 5'8", roughly, I guess?
Yeah, I would say 5'8", too.
Is he a big guy, thin guy?
Really skinny.
How does he dress?
Dark complected. He's bald-headed. And he wears lokes. Like he be wearing lokes and stuff. The glasses lokes.
The day that this happened, what was he wearing?
Oh, fuck. Shit.
Was he wearing a jacket, a hoodie, a t-shirt?
I want to say a t-shirt. Maybe black.
You think, or maybe?
I really can't remember what he was wearing, honestly. I know he was wearing black. I want to say he was wearing black. And his shoes are Jordans. Gray Jordan.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Angel. Oh.
Let's talk about Angel. How tall is he?
Angel is not as tall as him. He's probably about 2 inches shorter, so he's probably about 5'6".
Is he a thin guy, big guy, medium guy?
He's not fat or nothing, but he is a little bit solid, like stocky looking. He's fatter than Trevino.
Tats?
Yes.
Where?
He don't have as many tats, but he has tattoos on his neck, his chest.
What about face?
Neck, chest, arms. Does he have tats on his face? I think he does. I'm just not sure. I think he has some type of tattoos on his face. Right here, right here.
Did you look up this other one, Angel?
Yes. I'm trying to think of his last name.
You don't know his last name?
No, I don't.
Okay. You know what side of town he's from?
He's from Northside Rock Island.
Angel Valerie's lover emerged. Stocky build, blue jacket, a gold Cadillac suspected stolen. He lived by guns, by darkness, and by the twisted code of the North Side streets.
You know anything else about him?
All I know is that one day he was driving a gold Cadillac, like a newer model Cadillac. It was stolen, I think.
Okay.
And I know that he's Valerie's boyfriend now.
Who's Valerie again? Oh, the baby mama.
Baby mama. Oh my god, man, these people are fucking crazy. Like, I just hope he doesn't come back to me.
What, do you remember what Angel was wearing that day?
Angel, I want to say Angel had on something blue. I think a jacket, maybe.
Now, I know we talked about guns being switched, but originally, who had a gun when you pulled up?
When we pulled
in the
up,
car.
who had a gun?
Mm-hmm.
Keandre?
Besides Keandre?
Trevino and Angel. They were, I don't know whose gun it was, but...
They had one gun?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of gun was that?
That one was a 380, I think. That's all I seen. It was a 380.
Semi?
I don't really know.
Well, you know what a semi is, right? As opposed to a revolver?
No, it didn't look like a revolver.
Okay.
Like the one on my chest?
Yeah, that's a revolver.
Yeah, it's a revolver, right?
So
it didn't look like that.
Okay, what color was it?
I want to say it was black. I think they were all black and pink.
Okay.
One was pink.
Who had the pink one?
Angel.
Okay. You know what caliber?
I was caliber.
Mm-hmm. What size?
I just know it was a 380.
So both of them were 380s?
Yes, and then the one that was passed over from old boy was a black 9.
Okay. We'll talk about that.
And that was a brand of... Fuck.
The 9?
The 9. I'm trying to think of the brand of the 9, but I don't really know.
All right, so obviously we know Keandre, right?
Yes. Thompson.
What was he wearing yesterday?
Yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Keandre was wearing... I want to say something with royal blue.
Royal blue? Like a jacket or a shirt?
It was more like a white and royal blue jacket or something.
Keandre, young but reckless, his white and blue jacket and a stolen 380, taken from family, turned him into someone who treated theft like survival and crime like second nature.
Okay, what kind of gun did he have?
Keandre had a blue 380.
Okay.
That he fucking uncle stole from me.
He stole from you?
Yes.
When did he steal it from you?
A long time ago, but I mean, he steals everything uncle, so.
Okay.
It's not like it was anything.
All right. JC, what was he wearing yesterday?
Okay, JC was wearing... I didn't see JC like that, so I really couldn't tell you, but, what was it, brown? Maybe something brown? Fuck, man, I mean, I really wasn't paying attention to what everybody was wearing, you know. So.
How old is JC?
JC is 28.
You know his real name?
I want to say his real name is Jesus.
Are you friends with him on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. Are you friends with Angel on Facebook?
No, I'm not, but I did message him on Facebook. I was like, say, where you at?
What's his profile look like?
On his profile, it's him and a picture of a baby.
What's he look like on there? I mean, what's he wearing?
I think he's wearing a white mustard shirt, going like this. holding a baby.
Okay. Do you have JC's number in your phone?
Do I have JC's number? I want to say I do, yeah.
When you messaged Angel, what did you message him yesterday?
I messaged him and I told him, okay, Angel have been calling my phone, my Facebook Messenger because of Trevino just got out of jail that day, or the day before, something like that. So he was trying to get a hold of me to tell me that Trevino was in jail for speeding, for driving while intoxicated in hospital. So he was calling me on my messenger and then asking my cousin to give me his number, or for my cousin to give him my number.
Okay.
But my cousin was like, man, hell no, I ain't gonna do that shit. So.
All right, so let's go back to yesterday. How do you meet up with Keandre to the very beginning? I mean, how did you guys meet up yesterday?
The web tightened. Fleeting meetups, game rooms, drugs, and messages pointing straight to Motel 6. Every call, every step dragged Cassandra deeper into a net of crime with no way back.
Okay, I remember I left the game room. And I remember I popped 2 bars right there in the parking lot of the game room.
With who?
Me and my homegirl. My other homegirl.
Okay.
Annabelle. And I remember, I think I left her at the game room. I remember going home and falling asleep for a long time. I woke up to my phone, to Keandre calling my phone, telling me, where was I at? What you doing? Telling me he was at the store playing a game, and that if I could get a hold of somebody that had some work, because he had a customer that needed work.
What kind of work?
Dope.
I mean, what kind
Ice.
of? Okay. And that was yesterday morning, or what time
That
was
was right before. That's how I met Keandre. That was right before.
So then, do you go meet up with him?
I think I picked him up. I think I picked him up at the store.
Which store?
Right there off of Miller. It's called Parks Mart or whatever.
So you pick him up there, and then.
Yeah.
And then what happens from there?
We just start rolling. We're rolling.
You go do the whole dope thing?
No.
Y'all don't hook up with whoever he's trying to get work for?
No, because Rob was texting me telling me he had the dope. He always has dope, but I know we were on a mission though to go find dope for Keandre's Custo.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Custo even let Keandre run with the money to go get the dope for him.
How much was it? How much dope they were trying to get?
And he was trying to get $10 worth.
Okay.
We ended up rolling like around just the hood and stuff. And that's when he tells me, take me, go pick up my phone.
Did he know Vanessa was at the motel?
Yes.
And
because he was texting her. I haven't talked to Vanessa.
So they were texting each other?
Yes.
And she told him that she was there?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys end up going straight there, I guess, at some point?
Yes.
Right.
So whenever Rob is like, calls me, where you at?
Mm-hmm.
In your hood. I'm like, in
so
your
are
hood.
you sitting in the parking lot when Rob texts you, or are you rolling to the Motel 6?
I want to say I was rolling probably over there.
You were heading that way?
Or something, yeah.
Okay. And then when y'all pull in, where do you park when you pull in the first time?
Oh, man. I think I parked...
Do you know what room she's in at that point?
No, because Keandre was the one texting her.
Okay. He's not telling you what room or anything?
I think... Yeah, I do remember me telling him, tell her we're here, you know? And I remember him like, yeah, I know. I'm asking her what room number.
Okay, so you guys are pulled up, and
yeah.
Robert hasn't pulled up yet, or he's already pulling up?
I think, damn. I think he's pulling up with me. He pulls up probably a little bit after me.
Okay, so when you pull up, do you ever move to meet up with Robert, or do you stay right there and he meets up with you?
I want to say he met up with me.
Okay.
I want to say he met up with me. I'm not really sure how we got to, I know how I got there and how me and Cassandra got there. As far as, I do remember telling Rob I was in his hood. That's why he pulled up on me.
Okay. So does JC pull up right after that, or does Cassandra remind me?
JC pulls up maybe like, I want to say 5, 6, 7, later.
Later, but
we're still in the car.
So Keandre's already gone in to try to get his phone? Is that what you said?
We're already in Robert's car. Me and Keandre then got out of my car and got in Robert's car. Remember I told you?
Yeah, but at what point does Keandre go try to get his phone, or does he ever try to get his phone?
Yeah, he goes in there.
Before
Before we all entered, he goes in there by himself.
Okay. But before Robert pulls up or after Robert pulls up?
When Robert pulls up, I think. And he goes in there and comes back, and that's when he tells us what's going on.
Okay, and you're sitting in the car with Robert?
Yes, and Angel.
And where's Angel sitting?
Angel is now sitting in the back seat.
Behind who?
Behind Rob.
Behind Rob, and then Keandre
sitting behind me when he comes back.
Okay, and then at some point shortly after that, that's when JC pulls up?
Yes.
In his gold Cadillac?
Yes.
Does he ever get out of the Cadillac?
I want to say no.
He's just talking through the windows or what?
I remember but he gave somebody the gun. I think he passes the gun and he gave it to Trevino.
Okay, so he passes it through the window?
At first he gave it to...
JC never stepped inside, yet his black 9 slid through the car window. Guns switched hands in seconds. Angel held the 380. Trevino seized the 9. The car pulled up to the room, yellow motel lights glaring on tense faces.
Angel, because remember I told you Angel said, Trevino asked Angel, give me your strap. He gave it to Trevino, and then whenever JC finally said that yes, that he could borrow the gun when Angel asked him, I think Trevino grabbed the 9. They swapped. Trevino was like, nah, hell no, give me the 9, you get the 380. Boom, they swapped.
Okay, so...
That's how I know he went in with the 9. The solid black 9 that belonged to JC.
Okay, and then do you guys move from there to go towards the apartment, to the room?
Yeah, I remember I told you that.
Okay.
He drives right in front of the room.
And you're still sitting in the front passenger?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I remember him pulling right in front of the room. And he tells Cassandra, what room is it? And Cassandra tells him. I remember we pulled up right in front of it.
Okay.
We're like right here, and the door's like right there.
Do you back in or do you drive in forward?
I want to say we driving forward.
Okay.
And then that's whenever really they weren't gonna open the door.
So the door was right in front of you?
Yeah, I think so. Like.
Okay, and you don't remember if JC moves or not?
I remember we parked right in front of the thing. We argued, me and Trino argued a little bit, and Cassandra was like, man, come on, let's go. Got off, and oh boy, when they knocked on the door, the dude wasn't even trying to open the door. He barely opened it, and Trino kind of just, boom, pushed it open.
So you push it open, everybody goes in.
Yeah,
Explain
and I remember he tells Angel to lock the door.
Who locks the door?
Angel.
Trevino tells Angel to lock the door?
Trevino tells Angel to lock the door behind you.
So now at this point, once everybody's inside, explain to me who's all pointing guns.
Keandre, Trevino, and Angel.
Okay. And everybody's demanding stuff?
Keandre's telling this person to give him what he got. Angel's telling this person to give him what he got. And Trevino's kind of just like basically like if he's the one like running shit, like he's even taking shit that he wants from out of Keandre's and Angel's hand. Like, nigga, that's my shit. I'm taking that type of shit.
And then you said that they try to rob the guy, ended up getting shot. He jumps on the mattress like he's protecting something.
Yes.
And you're saying that Trevino is the one that goes up and shoots him. Trevino
was in front of him. Now by this point, when he's asking, he's telling him, give me your shit. The dude is saying, he's like, no, he wasn't gonna get. First he's standing up in front of the bed, so the bed's right here.
What's he wearing?
I can't really tell you what he was wearing.
Is he dressed, undressed?
Oh fuck. I don't really know.
Okay, that's fine.
I just know. I think he was a white man. He looked like a white man to me.
Okay.
He's standing in front of the bed, and when he goes up to him, I'm standing on the other side of the bed, by the window. The window's behind me and the door, right? And this dude is standing, so Trevino's like right here. The bed's right here, and the dude's standing like over there by the nightstand. When Trevino started like messing with him, he comes over here and he's like, give me your shit. And that dude, boom, throws himself on the bed, and he was like, nah, man, I ain't giving you nothing. He's like, nah. He kind of had like a weird accent. I don't know. He talked weird. And that's whenever Trevino was like, give me more food. Like, he got mad, you know. And I was like, and Vanessa was like, hey, chill out, man. And I'm like, he's telling her, he's like, bitch, shut your bitch ass down, like that, right? So he points it back at him, and he's getting mad, like really mad. And he's like, nigga, like, give me your shit. The dude wasn't trying to hear it, like, at all. And I remember he looked at me, and then I looked at him. He looked at me, and I just, like, looked at him like, what, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, quick glance, like, he just said.
The door cracked. The hallway held its breath. Trevino shoved in, ordering the lock shut. 3 barrels aimed at targets. Voices barked commands. An older man lunged onto the mattress, clutching it as if hiding something, eyes darting with fear.
And just shot, like, and I'm talking about, like a close range shot.
You guys run out after that, or you stay in there for a second?
I'm in shock by this point. He fucking, like, he gone. Like, he runs to the door, you know what I'm saying? He runs to the door, and I'm trying to tell Vanessa, I'm, like, trying to talk to her, and I'm like...
So who runs out first?
Trevino, I think.
Who runs out second?
I want to say they all ran out the room first.
You're the last one to come out?
Yeah, after I finally was like...
And who takes what from that room?
Man, I don't even know what the fuck they got on the cool. Like,
what did you take? Be honest.
Yeah. But Trevino handed me Vanessa's purse.
Okay.
And that's it. I don't have nothing.
Okay, so you took the purse.
Why.
What did Cassandra take?
Bullshit.
Like what?
Chargers. Dolphin shit, which is like phones, chargers, portable chargers. I think Cassandra copped some weed. As far as the dope, I ain't seen nothing like that.
Okay,
no money, no dope, no nothing.
What did Robert take, Trevino?
I don't know. I don't even know what he took.
Okay, what about Angel?
Angel snatching fucking bullshit like a chain. It was all dopey shit on the court. It was nothing big,
well,
no money,
no dope. We're talking about small things, the phone, chargers. Did anybody take anything that was large, a big item out of there?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't remember anybody taking a big item.
What did you do with Vanessa's
purse? A big item
purse?
Like what? Can you give me a hint?
Yeah. What did you do with Vanessa's purse?
I have it, and I told her that I would give it back to her. I was gonna text and I told Cassandra, I said, tell Vanessa that I'll text.
Where's the purse at now?
It's at my homegirl's room.
Which is where?
The breaking point came. Threats defied. Trevino pressed close and pulled the trigger at near point-blank range. The blast ripped through thin walls. Cassandra froze. The crime leapt from armed robbery into aggravated murder in a single second.
Over there off of Lancaster.
Okay. Who's your homegirl?
My homegirl is Annabelle.
Okay. It's at a house or an apartment or a motel?
It's a motel.
Motel? Which motel?
It's called, I think, what is it? Right there off of Lancaster and Beach. Motel 6, right there.
There's
a Motel 6 right there.
The freeway?
And there's an Impress Inn or some bullshit like that. Sorry.
You know what room she's in?
No.
Okay. When did you take it there?
I don't know what room number, but yeah.
When did you take it there?
I just had the little motherfucking purse. I gave her that purse on the cool.
What kind of purse is it?
A Dooney and Burke.
Okay. Was there any money in it?
Nothing.
Was there any credit cards?
Nothing.
Okay.
She's a dopey herself.
So, when did you take it over there?
The purse?
Yes.
I took it over there, whenever my homegirl got her room later on, and I was like, and I wanted somewhere to chill and just sit down, and she was like, come over here.
All right, so after you leave there, that's when he jumps in. Okay, so when you jump in the car, who jumps in the driver's seat?
When I jump in the car, who jumps in the driver's seat?
In the Ford.
When we take off from the room?
Yes.
I want to say, me or Trevino was driving. I can't remember. Because...
Well, you got to be honest.
I'm trying to think. That's why I'm trying to think. You got to understand. I was on the Xanax bars.
Okay,
I do forget, but everything that I'm telling you...
You're going to remember speeding out of there or just driving out of there pretty calmly. You're going to remember if you're the one driving or not.
Right. But it's like I remember, you know what I'm saying, different little parts.
Just be honest. Were you driving?
I am being honest.
Okay.
I think I was driving. Cool, but I do remember, look, I remember I told you he hopped out the car, him and Angel, and tried to run from me.
I'm talking about when you first come out of the apartment.
That's what I'm saying.
Who jumps in the driver's seat?
You mean the hotel, right?
Yes.
Me or Trevino.
Okay, who's in the front passenger?
Me or Trevino. Me and Trevino are either in the driver or in the passenger seat.
And who's sitting behind the driver?
Keandre and who's sitting behind the driver is Angel.
Okay, and then you guys pull out, and then Keandre's sitting behind the passenger?
Keandre's sitting behind the passenger, yes.
Okay, and then you guys pull out of there, and then where do you go from there? You're just driving through the neighborhood, is that what you said?
Yes, and I don't know the neighborhood, so he's telling me, no, go this way, I think. And or one of us is fucking driving, I honestly don't remember. I just remember swinging through his hood, like driving stupid through his hood. He stopped at the house, he stopped in the middle of the street, and fucking hopped off the car, and Angel followed him. That's when they were trying to run from me. Okay,
and then that's when you end up at this house, this two-story house?
Yes.
Where's this two-story house at?
Okay, this two-story house is, this two-story house is by, let's say, the stockyards, right?
Okay.
Okay, you know, I don't know if you know that tattoo shop that's right there at the corner in the stockyards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that street coming like this, what street is that? That runs all the way down.
23rd.
Okay, 23rd. 23rd, you're going to come to a stop. There's a gas station, right?
The car tore through North Side, swerving toward the stockyards. Trevino left the gun behind and bolted into a two-story house to hide. Heavy breaths, sweat, and exhaust fumes mixed, a trail of crime glowing under the fading taillights.
Yes, there's a gas station and there was a Mexican food place right here across the street.
Okay.
That street right here, that stop sign.
Oh, you're talking about 25th.
You're going to take a left.
Okay.
You're going to go down, all the way down, and it's a corner house, and there's 2 doors on this house. So it's like a duplex.
So you think he lives there, or he just went trying to get away there?
Yes, that's what he tried to do, was when he tried to run from me.
All right, so did he run out of the car with the gun or without the gun?
He left the gun in the car the first time.
Okay, and that's when you go in, you get him to come down.
Yes.
Then y'all pile back in the car?
Yes.
Who drives the car away from there?
Who drives the car away from there is him.
Okay, and then where do y'all go from there?
We go get my car.
You go back to the motel?
Yes.
It's still parked in the same spot?
My car?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is JC's car still there?
I want to say no.
You know where JC is at this point?
No, I don't know where JC was at this point.
Okay. So that's
but he is calling me about his gun.
Okay, so you get dropped off, you get in your car. Does Keandre get in the car with you?
No, Keandre goes... I think I'm driving by myself, and Keandre stays. Fuck. Alright. When we get there, I remember getting in my car. I was complaining about my car. Take me to my car, take me to my car. I got in. I think he let Keandre drive or Angel drive. I don't fucking remember, man, but I do remember at the end he let me and Keandre take my whip and Keandre take his car. And he was calling me, telling me that he was gonna get dropped off and that he would call me later, but that he had to get out of here.
But you don't remember how that happened. But Keandre ended up with the white car.
It just fucking happened so fast that it's like jumping in and out of the car, like, you know what I'm saying? It was that type of shit. Like, I don't really honestly remember who was driving.
Okay, so
It just happened so fast, man.
Keandre ended up with the white car and went to Tata's house and tried to get rid of it.
Yeah, no, he was using my phone calling Tata.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he leave the car at Tata's house?
Tata don't have a house.
Well, wherever. Where's Tata hang out or live?
They all they're basically, they sleep everywhere on the cool.
So where did he take the car to?
On the cool, he told me that he was gonna pick up a homeboy who knew what to do with the car.
Who's homeboy?
I'm not sure who his homeboy is.
Tata's friend or Keandre's homeboy?
I don't know, because whenever Tata was calling, when I got my phone back from Keandre, through the window, I said, "Give my phone." Boom, he gave me my phone. I didn't call nobody. My phone was ringing and ringing, and it was JC complaining about his gun, and talking about his gun, and then I seen that Tata was calling, and when I answered, I read the messages, and it was saying, help me get rid of his car, and then I also I got another phone call from...
Before closing part 1, remember, this is only the surface. The frantic texts, the shadowy calls, and the plan to erase traces with the white Taurus are just the beginning. Part 2 will unveil shocking twists, hidden motives, and the cold calculations behind the crime. Click the link in the description to continue with Part 2, where the truth is stripped bare, and those who conceal will have nowhere left to hide.